Hey guys, it's Bodie. 26 this month, I will be 14 months on testosterone. I know it's a little early, but I'm bored, home alone, so I figured why the hell not. New things in my life. I actually don't work at Raising Cane's anymore. I got a new job thanks to a friend of mine. We'll tell her she's my sister. My sister got me a job at Tulsa University, at a restaurant there called The Hut, and I'm a cook, and I make like $10 an hour, and it's super easy, and, my camera's crooked. Yeah, that's better. And I've been there about 3 weeks. I have yet to get a full paycheck, but this coming Friday I'll have my full paycheck, thank Jesus. I was going to work 2 jobs, but I decided not to because I'm pretty sure I can manage working what I work now. And if I wanted back into school, I really didn't want to work 2 jobs, so I didn't have to. I may be in a second job, though, because, since it is at the university, we're not open during holiday, like, when the school's closed. Like Thanksgiving break, winter break, summer. So, I can file for unemployment, but I'd rather not. I'd rather just be employed. I don't know. Anyways, also got a haircut. I need a new one. I need to get it fixed, though. I did dye my hair black, but now the sides are brown because I cut it, and the top is black, and it looks kind of weird. Something I wanted to touch on that I haven't really ever talked about, and it doesn't really get talked about, honestly, is dating in the trans world. I have dated four girls since I started transitioning. Since I started going by male pronouns, I identify as a man openly, and I have dated 3 girls since I started hormones last year, and none of which have lasted very long at all, actually. And it's something that I don't think really gets talked about. I don't really know why, but dating as a trans guy, I find to be really difficult. Because I can be really, okay, I'm not always insecure, I'm actually pretty confident in myself. I think I look pretty good, I think I'm pretty handsome, and I think that I could get any girl I wanted if I tried, but I don't because I don't want to be that guy. And, I do think I'm the shit, which, my mom always said I was always pretty conceited, so I just got worse the better looking I got. I find it difficult for me to open up completely to someone because of my insecurities, and I feel like I don't feel complete as a person. My body doesn't match what I feel. I mean, my face obviously does. I have, like, a full beard and crap, and I have, like, hairy armpits and hairy legs and, like, a hairy stomach, and, I have built shoulders, and I look like I have pecs. Anyways, and by the way, not wearing a binder right now, I'm pretty stoked. Like, this is awesome. My chest has shrunken significantly, and I'm excited. And I just got off work, and I want to take it off, because I was like, I want to breathe, because at work I sweat a lot, and it, like, suffocates me, and it's terrible. Anyways, back to the point. So, dating as a trans guy is really hard, and I have had some good experiences, and I've had some really bad experiences. There was one experience where a girl couldn't be with me because I was trans, because, she knew I was trans when she got with me. It's like the first thing she ever heard about me, and she still pursued me, and we ended up dating, and it was an eye-opener, because she was very, very rude, and said some really, really rude things that should not have been said, and me being the nice person I am, didn't really stick up for myself, and I should have, and I regret that every day, because thank God I don't talk to her anymore, because she's crazy, but, dating as a trans person, you're walking a kind of a thin line, because you're not always the full package. I mean, I've been told I am the full package because I have a great personality and I'm confident, and I have I goals in life, and I see myself going somewhere, and I have things that I want to do, and I have a pretty supportive family for the most part that have stuck around and didn't disown me, or my parents. So my it's it's hard for me because I try to be that person and to be like the man, but I definitely have some still feminine qualities that I don't think will ever go away. Maybe they will, years from now, but there's things that are just ingrained in who I am, and they're not going to go away. Like my fear of spiders, terrified of spiders, absolutely terrified. I scream like a little girl, and I run for my life. Also terrified of loose hair, and I don't like birds, and I just don't like bugs in general. Like, kind of gets really grossed out. And like when I pick up loose hair, I usually like gag, and sometimes I puke. It's really embarrassing. But that's not the point. But I've had some really good experiences dating girls. There have, been girls who made me feel good about myself, but then couldn't be with me because they couldn't be seen in a straight relationship because they were, identified as lesbian. And then there was straight girls, well, a straight girl that I dated who couldn't be with me because I have a mangina, and she freaked her out. So that was that, and no one speak of her or to her. She's like Voldemort. And I hope she never sees this. Hopefully she doesn't, because I deleted her from my Facebook. And, there's other girls that loved my body, thought that it was great. They saw me as a man, even in bed, and it was something, when I didn't have to wear a binder around them, and I have friends that I don't have to wear a binder around, and, I do go out occasionally in public without wearing a binder because I'm literally just too lazy to put one on. Because if you don't wear a binder every day, you don't understand how painful it is. It's not so painful anymore because my chest is really small, but some days it's harder than others. I've worn my binder for 20 hours one time, and I thought I was going to die. I thought I broke a rib. There's been some good experiences and some bad experiences, and I just, I know that I'm going to find that one person who's just gonna want to be with me and I'll deal with all my shit, because it's not easy being with someone who's trans, I don't think. I mean, I don't know, I've never dated a trans person, so I wouldn't know, but, you have to, I guess, put aside your personal needs, I guess, because for me, I have to really try to not think about myself when it comes to dating someone else, because my worries are always that, what if they're going to freak out, what if they don't like me, they don't like my body, but all those things then aren't really going to matter, because if you're with someone who cares about you, they're really not going to give a flying fuck what you look like, if you're naked or not, and they're going to be by your side when you get your top surgery, or when you get bottom surgery, or if you don't get those, or, whatever, and that's a beautiful thing, and everybody, trans or not, deserves to find somebody who's going to, love them for them, and, be there for them like everyone needs someone to be. And, I think that in Tulsa, specifically, there's a bunch of tranny chasers who like to date trans guys and trans girls, and I've dealt with a few of them, and never again will I date them. That was just crazy, and it's a scary thing knowing that someone might not ever want to be with me because I'm trans, because I don't feel like a full man most days, I don't wear a packer, I don't stand to pee, I haven't had top surgery, and it's hard, and it takes someone very special to deal with those and deal with the dysphoria, and you can be in bed, getting it on, and suddenly it hits you, and you literally can't move, and it has to take someone very special to understand that and not look down upon you for that, because I've had that, where someone has looked down upon me and given me shit because I couldn't help the fact that I felt uncomfortable in bed, and that wasn't my fault. Like, I can't control that. It happens, and it happens less often now, but, I mean, for the most part, it's a difficult thing for me to overcome, and when I do have those panic attacks, they're bad. I mean, full-fledged, like, hyperventilating, like, tears out of my face, like, the whole shenanigans, and it sucks, and I don't think people realize that it's not as easy to go find someone to date, because, I don't know who to date. I don't know if I should go for lesbians, straight girls, I don't, pansexuals, bisexuals, I don't fucking know, because all my experiences have not worked out, and here I am, single, and, watching my friends go from person to person, and, I mean, I kind of done that this summer, because I was just bored, and it happened for some reason, I don't know. But, I think that people really need to realize that it's not easy. It's not easy, and you can sit there and tell me that I'm a great person, but at the end of the day, I mean, you have to really, really search that one person who's going to be there for you and understand you and not ever, question you for who you are. And, I don't know, it's my spiel, and that was really long, and I'm sorry, I just had to get that out. But, yeah, updates, pretty much I'm hairy as fuck, and my voice, I don't think it's getting lower, but my face is squaring out again, and I'm getting more boxy still. I don't know, my hands look manlier, my toes look hairier and crap, and my hair's getting weird, and my hairline's receding, and, I'll take a shower and, I'll, pull, a handful of hair out, and that's disgusting, because I hate loose hair, and I'm always like, ugh, I just freak out in the shower like a big baby. It's really embarrassing. I'm glad no one sees me in the shower. Yeah, so that's my spiel, and I love my new job, it's awesome. I'm pretty much stealth, which is really cool. People know my legal name, but they don't question it. My story is, I just give them some crap story, because that's all I can do. Yeah, so hopefully things in everyone else's world are going spectacular. Mine is going pretty well, and I'm loving my life for the most part. Minus the fact that it's the fall, and I'm sneezing like crazy because I have horrible allergies. But, yeah, so that's my shenanigans.